Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. What's going on, Vikings fans? Quick little injury report, real quick. Um, so things are getting better, but I'm a little concerned. But if you've been following me, I started a little late this year. I'm here to stay now. I'm here to stay because like I was forced to do this. Too much explaining football. Too much like everybody who I used to be explaining to, they just come to the channel, and they're understanding, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I see why you didn't want to have a long conversation. You had to explain it into details, and just come to the channel." People are understanding better now. I like it. You. Hopefully, some strangers make this thing grow, but like everybody around me, family members, like I'm explaining football to female. We're at the bar. I gotta explain to everybody. Yes, but people are getting it. So the channel is doing its purpose, and there's always room to grow and do better. But it's serving out its purpose. But anyway, I'm back. I'm here to stay, man. These injury reports will be weekly. I got other things, other news I'm gonna be covering. I'm gonna be covering everything. Like I'm a nerd at this. Like I already said a million times. But anyway, the injuries are getting better. Like we started with a lot of injuries. Guys are back playing. Guys are, more guys are participating now. If you've been following, last week was the first game that we're still missing our center, but like the main parts, we can put Dalton Reisner in there or something, as center. But the tackles, the guards, I mean, like defense and offense. We got those guys back. So enough yapping, man. Let's jump into this injury report. Just things have gotten better, but right when I click on here, I was so like happy and fingers crossed and all of this for Jeff Okudah, man. If you've been listening, I've been singing Jeff Okudah's praise. I like Jeff Okudah. He's a first rounder. He went to Detroit. My eyes been on this dude since Detroit, and he one of and injuries. Injury has played Jeff Okudah, man. He can hit. He saved the game against the Browns without that tackle. If that guy get out of bounds, them Browns kick that field goal. um, but no, I like Jeff Okudah, man. I like our cornerback room. But his injury brings up a little concern for me. Um, that kind of segued me into talking about Asante Samuel Jr. I like Jeff Okudah, but Asante Jr. is that boy. If we can get him, because you got to understand, you can't have too many corners. You just can't have too many corners. Like, because other teams got a gang of receiver, you need a gang of cornerbacks. It's just one of them things you need a lot of. Like cornerbacks, receivers, running backs, you just do. And I don't want to go all over the place, but when I was talking about my couple of videos ago, when I was talking about when I was talking about linemen and how they're irreplaceable, they're hard to be replaced. That's because they're like quarterbacks as compared to like a wide receiver and like a running back. You can shuffle them in and out. You can have this running back on this play, give him some rest on. You can't do that with a lineman. You can't do that with a quarterback. You need them to play all game. So that's what I meant. They're super important. Other positions are important too, but there's certain positions where you can't have people taking reps, different people taking reps for the same position all through the game. You can't do that at quarterback because like it'll mess up his confidence, and you need one quarterback. You need your starting quarterback. Same thing with the lineman. Like you need your starting center. You need your start. You can't be like switching them out. It doesn't work like that. You can only do that to receivers, running backs, linebackers, defensive linemen. Uh, you really can't do that with corners either. Like the starting, you probably could, but like it's just certain positions that's super sensitive to. But anyway, I don't went on a whole tangent. I had nothing to do with the injury report, but I was talking about it last video and I forgot to mention that. But anyway, injury report. So right when I click on this, I see my guy Jeff Okudah. Come on, bro, like Jeff. Not like Jeff Okudah, man, but so the cornerback room, and like I said, you can't have too many corner. And we're missing There's a guy named like Morno. I don't know him. I don't think. I think he got elevated off the practice squad or something. Never seen him. Never heard of him. I don't know how good he is, but he's in there. So we're a little thin at the cornerback position. We need Asante Samuels. I heard we're he's visiting and we're working him out. We can probably make it happen. If they bring Asante Samuels in, man, and who knows, Jeff Okuda might come back. So let's say Jeff Okuda gets, and he's on injury reserve right now. So that means an extended period of time uh, of being injured. But like if we can get Asante Samuels and we got Murph Jr. and we got Zay and we got Morno or whoever he can be in there, it's another body, and then Jeff Okuda come back. Oh, this is a Super Bowl team. We got Pro Bowlers everywhere, depth everywhere. Anyway, so man, so Jeff Okuda is on injury reserve. Uh, all right, here we go, man. So got the injury report right here. For the Ravens game. So if you can see right here at the top, we got Theo Jackson, Aaron Jones. Uh, so we got Theo Jackson, Aaron Jones, Jeff Okuda. All right. So as compared to previous couple months, this list right here for game status, as you can see at the very far right, for game status, there were a bunch of people out, out. Javon Hargrave, Jonathan Allen, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was out. The quarterback, JJ. I mean, like injuries were. I mean, he was just out. Now I do see a couple of questionables. Theo Jackson and Aaron Jones. They usually play. You can just kind of look at the weekly progression. Wednesday did not practice. Thursday limited practice. Friday. Whenever I see full practice on Friday, I know that person's playing. I know that person's playing. Now I know Theo Jackson gonna be ready to go. Aaron Jones has been limited practice all week because he had that shoulder injury. That's 50-50. That's 50-50. Now I think Aaron Jones will play, but I think Jordan Mason will be the featured back. Aaron might start. Jordan might start. Aaron to get some touches. Because he did practice. He was limited, but he practiced. I don't see did not practice, or I do see limited practice. So he was good enough to get in pads and get out there and practice. I just don't think he will be the feature back. And then we got Jeff Okuda. You can clearly see he did not practice. He's injured. He's on injured. So you can just look at these and look at what happened on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If that person was limited, was there full practice? And then you can kind of make and then you can go off what's been happening over the years or over the last, and then you can kind of make your determination of if this person is going to play or not. So my point is, we started off bad, but we're in a great spot now. All of these guys, look at dudes like dudes like Christian Darrisaw, man. Full practice did not play. Now I do want to point out the fact that guys like Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, they've been out for a long time. I think like last game or the first game back, both of them. I think Hargrave came back first a couple weeks ago, and then Allen uh came back last week. But as you can see, I think they just want to cause we're in the middle of the season and things could go wrong here. You don't want to overplay or overwhelm, or you want to give them as much rest as possible. And and I've been seeing it the last couple weeks. They weren't practicing all through the week. As you can see, um, they've been resting and then kind of limit them practicing on Friday because you can't do that with the quarterback. Now, JJ McCarthy was in his exact same situation, but he did not play because he didn't have a full week of preparation. The defensive linemen don't need a full week of preparation like a quarterback. You're just rushing the passer. Yeah, they got their techniques and their way of doing things, but playing the quarterback position is a completely different ball game. Like you can't. I don't care how healthy you are. You need a full week of like preparation and plays and you need to understand the game plan, which series of plays are gonna be selected for what going against this team, and we need a you have to have a full week of practice as compared to other positions. So that's why it's different for JJ, and as compared to Jonathan Allen, you can see, or Javon Hargrave, who didn't practice all week or been resting all week, and they just get like a limited practice. Because this happened last week too. This happened last week, and they just get a limited practice and they get to play. And those guys gets rotated, in and out. The quarterback doesn't. So it's just different ball games for different positions. Um, this is crazy. Like we back, man. We back. We got really nobody out. Josh Oliver is still out. We got TJ. We got a great tight end. We're not missing any key pieces that we can't really um substitute with another great player. Like those guys in the trenches, those offensive linemen and those defensive linemen, they were kind of irreplaceable because we brought them in. They're big names we were brought in, and you can't replace them. So now we got them back. Like I do, like Christian Darrisaw. You can't replace Christian Darrisaw with just some backup. Like you know what I mean? So we got everybody back. We got them back. I know my offensive line is gonna do good against their defensive line because they don't have much of a rush, and our defensive line is gonna do good against their offensive line because their offensive line is not the best. They're okay, they're not the best. So I want to see that matchup if they can just contain Lamar, man. But yeah, let's go. This is another Baltimore got a great team, but this is another great team from beating Detroit. Detroit and Baltimore are kind of similar. If we can take it to them, that's a clear. This is another game everybody picked for us to lose. If we can send that message to Baltimore, which I think we can, that'll be a strong message to the NFL. A really strong message. We just beat two big powerhouses, you know. Um, but we're looking good as far as injuries. We're looking good. Or Marlon Humphrey full practice. Their side, they got two. Look at their injury list as compared to ours. They got two players. Marlon Humphrey, their best cornerback, and he's gonna play. He ain't no way to more a finger injury, or he gonna play. He gonna play. But I'm optimistic, man. We're back. All these dudes are good to go. Christian Darris are full practice right here. Did not practice. They give him a day of rest, and then they hit him with another full practice. Unspecified. Playing except everybody's playing except two guys, Jeff Okuda and Josh Oliver, and we can go without them. We can go without them. So hey man, let's send a statement. Let's raise our PFF grades. Let's raise our defensive ratings. Let's raise our third down play. Let's raise our like just let's well they got a lot. They got us somewhere in the 20th or the late teens. Let's let's scratch that. Listen in the next couple of weeks. We can hop in the top 10 if I already know a win streak is coming. I already know. People don't believe me. I told y'all we're going to beat the Lions. Another thing in the next 2 or 3, because we can't jump that high. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, with this win streak that's coming, the Vikings will be a top 10 team. Give me three. Give me the next 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks, and come back here and tell me, yes, you told us so. You told us so. But anyway, let me get up here. Let me get out of here, man. Enough yapping. That's your injury report. The list was long at the beginning of the season. It's still long. These guys are still not 100%, but they're all playable except two, as compared to you know when nobody was playing. Defensive line, offensive line, starting quarterback. It was all crazy. You know what I mean? But we back. We back, baby. If we beat the Ravens, get you guys after the game. Skull, baby. We gonna beat the Ravens. Like we're gonna beat. We're made to beat the Ravens. Just blitz the living hell out of Lamar. I'll catch y'all later, man. Skull, baby.